Oh, fuck. How's it going, everyone? Trying to find a place to put this phone on this car is like not possible. So, you're just gonna have to sit there for a minute until I get done cutting this urethane off of this roof. And then you can see what I'm doing, what I'm working with. But you know what? For the time being, this isn't a terrible angle, right? I don't know. You're gonna see what I'm doing here in a second. Either way, I really wanted to make this little video kind of to talk about something that I'm just so fucking excited for. Also, a bunch of frustration. I don't know, man. It's just like, dude, it's about fucking time, basically. So I got accepted for an apartment on Friday when I left here. I got a text message saying that I had gotten accepted for the apartment that I applied for, and look, nothing, no words could describe how fucking excited I am, because this is like an opportunity to like make a home finally. Like, this is the first time in 4 years, 5 years actually, that I've had like a home. So like I'm so fucking excited for this. And basically everything that's been going on like since 2021, holy shit, after my fucking mom passed away, like the lease was up just a couple months later. I had to figure shit out right there. That was kind of difficult, 23 years old, never lived by myself, never even fucking never applied for a place. No renter's history, which is difficult in itself. But yeah, leaving mom's, going wherever. I moved to Houston, and that's where I decided. And that was a journey, kind of crazy decision. Now that I look back at it, because would I do it again? Oh man, I don't know. Like, that was such a fucking journey, bro. Went to school out there, and then after 2 days of living in Houston, like, day 2, my roommate goes manic. Here's a car. It's a Lotus. Here's all the, oh my god, I got the fucking urethane on my hands. I need a knife. Don't look at my tools, it's a fucking disaster. Ugh. So, my roommate goes manic after day 2. Dude goes fucking crazy, right? So, I'm sitting here having to figure out, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna pay rent and shit. Thankfully, I had a friend that was willing to come live with me. He was from California. We knew each other from Xbox. We had like talked for years about living together. It was just the most perfect time because he was wanting to move out. It was just like perfect, right? So we met once before in real life before we met, and that was like a year or 2 before that. We had like met at an Airbnb with like 8 other people from Xbox, or like 10 of us total or something. It was so fucking lit. Oh, there we go. Fuck. Anyways, shit, this urethane is a bitch to get up. We just glued the roof down, so we gotta like get up all this damn glue, and it's just not wanting to come up. I'm about to damn near grind it off. Fuck. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so when Cole moved in, he moved in after my roommate had went crazy. And after a year, we found a new place, but we couldn't afford it. So when we moved in, just 5 days after moving in, we had to move right the fuck back out. He moved back home. He went to California, and I didn't exactly have a home to go to, and I was still in school. School wanted me to drop out and go back to Ohio to be with family. I was like, I don't really know where I'm going back to, so that's not gonna work out. And especially like if I do go back, they're saying like, yeah, you can just continue school like where you left off. Like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I leave and go back to Ohio, how much money I spent to get down here, that was life insurance for my mom. I don't have that much money again. I'm not gonna be able to spend that much money again. So if I leave, if I go home, I'm not coming back. There's no way I'm coming back. It's just not gonna happen. So I stayed. You know, I was a pain in the ass, like this fucking urethane. But I stayed. I stayed in Texas. I lived with my sister's old friend for like 5 months, and then he had to go back to Ohio because he had a sister that just got diagnosed with cancer. So he wanted to be closer to her in case she needed to be taken care of. Couldn't find out she didn't. So I think like she's fine. I think she's still alive, and that was back in 2022. So, what's it called? So for a little bit, I stayed with a friend named Justin. He was in school, the school I just went to, and he was only there for another 2 more months. And I was still in contact with my lab partner, and she had graduated a few months prior to me graduating, and she was already in she was in Orlando, Florida, I believe, as an estimator. So she had gotten a job in the industry, which is amazing for her. Not anymore, but you know, at the time, she got a job in the industry, and she had got me a job. Well, she had got me in contact with a talent agent, who then sent me to Atlanta, Georgia, and that was cool, you know. But I lived in my car for fucking. You know, I only had the name of a city in mind. I didn't have an address in Georgia. So when I went to Georgia, I just went to just Kennesaw, Georgia. I didn't have an address. So I went to my job, you know, once I got accepted for the job, for the last 2 weeks, I just fucked off, and then I took my last paycheck, and then I moved. I went straight to I went to Texas. Oh no, not to Texas. I went to Georgia. Fuck my life. When I went to Georgia, I lived in my car for 4 fucking months. Oh my god. So I lived in my car for fucking 4 months, and that was hell. Like, I won't even lie, that was fucking, actually, no, my bad. That wasn't hell. That was fine. Like, that was honestly the easiest time in my life, like, ever. Probably even still to this day, that probably was like the easiest time of my life. So, I met this girl. Her name was Kia. I moved in with her. She was living with her roommate, her best friend, and a couple months after I moved in, he ended up killing himself inside of the apartment that we were all staying in. And with that was a crazy fucking thing, you know. That was a crazy ass time, and we ended up leaving. We had some living issues ourselves, and then we ended up getting a place under her name, so I wasn't on the lease. And then 5 months later, I got in some legal issues, and I was like telling her, like, hey, like, we're already far from my job, we can't afford it, we gotta go. She was like insisting on staying, and I was telling her, if we stay, we won't be able to afford it for the whole year. Like, we gotta like figure something out, leave something. So I ended up moving, and I left. I got a job offer here, and I moved to Phoenix without her. And just a couple months later, you know, she's having fucking issues, like I said, and she has to move back with her mom, like I said. Oh, but by that time, I had already had a girlfriend. We were in a relationship, so that was a little weird how we met. It was actually our dogs that got us together. So the dogs, like my little dog Ozzy and her little dog Deja, they were, you know, flirting with each other, and ended up having a litter of puppies, and that was cool. They're annoying as fuck. Actually, that first litter all died. So the first litter all passed away. After like what, like a couple of days of me and of the dogs, kind of being together, I asked my girlfriend out on a date, and she said yeah. And now we're together. A couple months later, she gets pregnant, and well, she finds out that she's pregnant. We have a kid. That's when the puppies get pregnant again, or no, the dogs get pregnant again. They have their second litter. That second litter lives. They survive. They're still alive. They're annoying. But we've been inside of this fucking hotel since we met. Like, we met in a hotel, and then we've just been staying in hotels, like the same. Well, technically three, but we've been in the same two hotels for the majority of the time. I want to say like, I've been in this hotel since, when did I move here? In March. She moved in January of last year, so 2024. It's been almost 2 whole years. It's been almost 2 whole fucking years. Let me see if there's any glue on the inside of this car. My bad. So it's been almost 2 whole years since we've been inside of these hotels, and obviously that's frustrating enough as it is. But like, I've been dealing with jobs and shit telling me like, hey, if you want to make some money, if you're hungry, come here, we got it for you. And then come to find out, it's slow as fuck, and I don't make any money. I'm sitting here fucking stressing and shit. Just broke as fuck, not being able to get my own place, and I was just like, yeah, I'm tired of that shit. And I went to go work at Home Depot for a year. Well, it was like 10 months, but I went to go work at Home Depot. I wanted to work there for a year. Now, here's my thought process. I haven't worked anywhere for a year. People won't hire me because they say you don't have any experience, or you don't have enough experience. Like you've been with this place for 10 months. You've been here for fucking 6 months. Like, you haven't been anywhere for a year, so we can't hire you. You've been here for 8 months, so we can't hire you. So I'm like, okay, look, if I gotta prove that I'm somewhere for a year, I go to Home Depot. And I went to Home Depot, and I just casually started looking. Well, I got a phone. I didn't have a phone. I haven't had a phone in like years. That's another crazy ass fact, is I haven't had a phone. So I finally get a phone. With this industry, they contact you. You don't contact them, they contact you. So they called me here. Like, that's how I got the job. Out all of my body shops, is the shop has called me. I haven't I haven't gotten a single job at a shop that I went for. So all of my jobs have been for the ones that has contacted me. So for this one, I wasn't really looking for a job. I'll be honest, I just had a phone. The moment I got my phone, they called me, and I'm like, shit, I'll come check it out. Like, I'm at Home Depot right now, so let me find a day off and I'll come in. I had my little interview. I came in, they liked it, and they hired me. And I was very shocked, very surprised that they wanted me. I got the job, and I see that it's like a $5 raise just getting hired. And then a $2 raise in 90 days, which is coming up here in, I think, like 20 more days, I think. Like, we're getting there, right? I've already gotten a raise, plus that raise. Like, I'm like, oh fuck, this is like real fucking money. So I put in an apartment application. Like, hey, like, I can now. And I got accepted, like, because of my income. Like, hey, that's major. Like, you need to see the perspective that I see it in. I've been getting fucked for years, and it's finally like wrapping up. I'm praying. I've been getting fucked for so long, and this isn't the first time I've made this video where I'm like, yeah, I've been getting fucked for like years, and yeah, it's finally coming, it's finally over, and then something happens. No, like this time it's like legit. Like I think I actually, like, as long as everything goes well on Thursday, as long as I pay for this place on Thursday, we got it. Like, this is my place. And I'm so fucking excited for that, dude. Like, I'm so ready to just get out of my current situation and get into something much better. Like not only that, but like my daughter can have her own fucking room. That's crazy. It's a 2-story. There's not too many 2-story apartments out here. Not too many townhouses in Phoenix. Barely any at all, to be honest. So we got a fucking 2-story fucking townhouse in Phoenix. Like my baby has her own room. She can have her own fucking bathroom if we're still there, if she gets old enough. Like it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Like it's got just well enough space, well more than enough space for me, all my shit. Like it's amazing. It's the perfect case, like scenario. I've been waiting for this for so long, and now that my baby's here, and like she can have her own shit, I could literally cry. I damn near I actually have, like, just crying just thinking about it. Just like, bro, like finally, because right now my baby sleeps in her crib, but it's at the foot of the bed, and it's just like it's so inconvenient. The dogs are right there. It's just like, bro, like no one has any space whatsoever, and it's such a major inconvenience. Like I'm so ready to just I'm so ready to just move on. I'm so ready to just move on, and this is finally the time that I can do it. Yeah. Anyways, I can show you guys the shop now. I'm gonna show you guys some cars, some pretty cool fucking cars. If you guys see this fucking Lotus or the Ferrari right behind it. I mean, I'm sure we got some McLarens in the back. Let me actually go see. Maybe we have a Lamborghini right now. We typically only carry like one Lamborghini. I think we have a couple Bentleys. We got a Rolls Royce right now, SUV Rolls Royce. I think it's crazy. We got David Spade's fucking truck. His truck is here right now. Nah, no, we don't. Look at that shit. Well, not the Charger, but oh, that's it. Damn. Yeah, we don't got anything crazy. We just got that Maserati. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go get Jay for this fucking car.